Welcome everyone. I am Cynthia Mann and I'm here in Your Shoes. This is an interview that we're doing to my really good friend Marta Omachel. How are you, Marta?
Pretty good, thank you so much.
Well, we're super excited, and of course, this is the first time we're seeing people again. Can you believe this? I can touch you now.
I know.
Yes, and what an excitement today. We had an amazing first day of the Forever Experience. Is the North America event, and it was really nice to see all the FBOs, be able to talk to them. We had amazing speakers, but overall to be able to see each other and to talk in person, it makes a difference. But so Marta, how are you? Tell me a little bit how you've been. I know you've been great. You're practically the #1 in global CCs for North America. So global CCs means globally. So for all the CCs, so congratulations on that. I'm extremely proud of you. And of course, we're excited to see everything you have been working on. Tell me a little bit how this empowerment came up in you the last 2 years that we were during the pandemic, because I noticed that Marta didn't walk, Marta didn't run, she was flying. She was on the top, she is on the top. She just said that she had like the best month ever. So tell us what happened during the lockdown. And you are so high up, and tell us a little bit where you got the empowerment and how you reached where you are today.
First of all, thank you so much for inviting me over.
Of course.
So what really happened 2 years ago, we got locked down, and instead of watching news, instead of watching television or listening to bad news, what is happening around the world, I kind of tuned it down, and I focused on growing my business, and I used social media 100%. So I really showed up on Facebook. I started doing Facebook lives every single day. I started motivating my team and creating some tools for the team to duplicate the business. And I noticed that a month after a month, and we started duplicating. Case credit started growing. Business started picking up. We doubled, we tripled, we quadrupled.
Yes.
That's the word.
Yes.
And we got really excited. Not only me, because it's entire team who's working on it, but I just love to see my FBOs achieving success. My FBOs achieving move-ups, right. Supervisors, a lot of supervisors, and then managers, who are growing out of that as well, out of that activities. That's what happened in these 2 years, and that brought January 2022, the biggest month ever in my Forever business.
Wow. So obviously, I want to review. I know everyone knows you and everyone follows you because, like you said, you took media and did everything right with it. So we know each other. I know you for so long, and I know your steps. But overall, I remember that you used to have a lot of fun with your team.
Yep.
The last event that we had here in North America, you came with your global team. All of them are beautiful, wonderful ladies that want to have fun, but they're also moms. So it's a balance. So I remember talking to you, and you said, Cynthia, we just want to have fun. We want to be able to support our families, but at the same time, we love ourselves. And so that balance gave you who you are now. But besides that, then came the pandemic, we were locked down, so you have to recreate yourself. So practically what you're trying to tell me is that you adjusted to the situation the best way.
Yep.
And so now that you are in the top practically, but obviously, hey, celebration. Yeah. But as you know, the top is not really the top of the top that you really may want it. So we want to hear, what is your top of the top? What is your, where you want to be,
That's a good question.
Yeah. Akwasi today explained, that you got to know what you want. you know, an athlete always know where want to be, you know, in 4 years. Well, I want to know where you want to be next year and where you want to be in 4 years.
That's a great question, because I was visiting home office today with my team, and right when you enter, there is this hallway with GLT shelves, pictures of people who achieved GLT, and I was like, let me stop for a second. You know, I would love to see myself.
A picture of you.
I would love to see that picture on that shelf.
I would love to see your picture.
And becoming a GLT member.
Oh, I would love to see your picture.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
So you have to do it.
And what's funny, last event we did in Chicago a few months ago, my team got me a present, you know, so I'm opening, I don't know what I've got, I'm opening stuff, and there is a frame, you know, and I kind of take the frame, you know, and then I look at it. You know what they did? They printed out the picture of these people, know, there with an empty space, and they put my face there. So it's sitting down in Florida in my home, in my office, and it's watching me. Until I get there. It's definitely my goal for 2022.
Wow. 2022, that's this year.
Yeah, that's this year.
Wow, I'm impressed, and I know you can do it. I know you probably already are planning your ride to there, and I think you would be obviously super successful with it. But what I like about you is you bring the team with you. So everyone is also having a goal right now. Everywhere practically, because you have a lot of global business everywhere, in Poland, here, everywhere. So
that.
Which one is the farthest?
The farthest, probably Europe, you know.
Europe.
Different countries in Europe, like Luxembourg, Poland, of course, and Netherlands, a lot of countries.
So how you handle that? I mean, it takes an organization, you have an agenda specific that you guys meet once a week or twice a week. It's different, the timing. So you have your Europe group in one, your North America group in another, or you mingle everything?
We mingle. We definitely mingle.
Mix everything.
I mix it. I kind of want to keep it fun and not as strict.
Good.
It's just my personality.
Right.
And we use Facebook. So instead of specific time to give them a training, for example, to FBOs in Europe, or in other countries, I do Facebook Live, and they can watch whenever they want.
That is perfect.
They can just jump in whenever they put their kids to sleep, you know, or whenever they finish their work. They can join and learn on their own.
Well, I like that, because like you say, we want to have fun, because you know you get too nervous. Well, at 5 o'clock, I have to, because people are counting on me. Well, you're not doing that. You're not making it stressful, and I love that. I will copy you on that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's always good learning from each other. That's a good thing. So now that we know your goal for 2022, after that, what is, besides that, I would say, in 2 years from now, or 3 years from now, where you see yourself?
You know, when I was passing down the hallway and I was looking at the GLT shelves.
Yes.
7.5 sounds a little crowded. So why not 10K?
Yeah, I like 10K
GLT.
You know what? Yeah, I love that number. 10 is much better than 7.5. Yes,
and it's definitely less crowded there.
Yeah, it's less crowded, so your picture can be a little bit bigger. Of course. Well, anyway, it's always fun to have you around. I'm so glad we are in the experience. This is great, and it seems like every day is a beautiful day here in Scottsdale, or every day is a beautiful day in Florida. And just being with you, the energy you bring to the team, the energy that you always have is always great. But I know we're human beings, right? We're ladies overall, so there are days that are not the perfect day, right? So what do you do to pick you up that day? Like, for example, myself, when I have like a day that I sometimes, you know, it's everything dark, because I really function from the sun. You know, I love the sun, and it just, that energy gives me great energy. So the days that I'm not that good, I would say, then I would just choose an amazing pair of shoes, because it makes me feel that
But you mean you're going shopping, or you just
No.
or you changing shoes?
Maybe both, depending on the day, how bad it is, how dark it is.
I need to learn that from you.
Well, we can go shopping now. But Marta, what do you do like to pick you up? Is you maybe go to have your nails done? I know I interview other ladies that say, Cynthia, I need to relax. So they say, I take the day off. So what do you do?
I also have bad days.
Yes.
Just to clarify, it's kind of normal.
Yes.
And we all have these days. I like to go to the gym, and I like to swim.
Okay.
That really makes me relax as well.
So that is what bring you back with your normal energy.
I kind of put that energy into swimming,
Okay.
and kind of releasing myself from.
That's a good.
Kind of like it helps me calm down.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, so now if you want to try that would
Swim.
be good. That would be, and I seen you start swimming. Yeah. So you're back.
I'm back swimming.
That's great. Well,
Business is growing.
Business is growing. You gotta relax.
We gotta relax.
Yeah, do more Facebook. Well, it's always fun to have you. So I can't wait to interview you again when you become a GLT 7.5 at the end of the year. Well, super excited for you. And of course, you are going to Abu Dhabi, and we can't wait to see all of you again. So looking forward to interview you again in a year. So say goodbye to everyone that's watching us worldwide.
Bye.
And
Thank you so much for inviting me over.
Of course, anytime. Thank you.
Thank you.